What's up with it, Captain Commander? Boy, man. Nowadays, bro, you gotta be a Chad or a Tyrone for things to be good in your life with females nowadays. Now, before, man, the internet, you didn't have to be a Chad or a Tyrone to attract a woman. But nowadays, it just seems like they all want Chad and Tyrone. It seems like you gotta be a Chad or a Tyrone to attract average women nowadays. Not below average women, because I could get those. Like the woman in Starbucks, she always approaches me, man. And I have no plans on hitting that, man. I have no plans on hitting that shit. I'm good. I don't like bad sexual experiences, man. I want my experience to be good. You know what I'm saying? What's up with it, Jamie? So if you're not a Chad or a Tyrone, your life is gonna be hell without being Chad and Tyrone. My thing is the age pills keep catching up with me. That's my thing. And as the years go by, it's just getting harder and harder. I mean, for a guy that's like around 40, 45, 50, your life gonna be harder with young females. Because when I was young, I was getting young females, shit. But, that's the way the cookie crumbles, man. A lot of us gotta work harder to get the women that Chad and Tyrone get, man. Like getting that money. Until we become millionaires, we won't never ever get to experience the life of a Chad or Tyrone. These guys are top tier looks. They young. You feel what I'm saying? They got a better life with women, man. They have always had a better life with women. I remember before the internet, it was easy to have a long-term relationship, girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Now, nothing but flings and shit nowadays. They hook up with you for a little bit and gone. So women are always checking for Chad and Tyrone, but they can never lock these guys down. Why? Because they got a lot of options. Chad and Tyrone can afford to be picky, man. The average guy, like me and you, we can't afford to be picky. I mean, I'm picky. Shit, I don't lay up with no creature woman, bro. But a lot of us gotta work harder and achieve things in life. Like I said, man, Diddy would never have even got with Cassie if it wasn't for his accomplishments. If it wasn't for him being a millionaire or a billionaire. And Chad and Tyrone, all they gotta do is become a fitness trainer, and they get a woman like Cassie. You see how easy it is for Chad or Tyrone? You see what I'm saying? Diddy had to go through, countless hits, become a billionaire just so he can attract Cassie. And Chad and Tyrone, all they gotta do is become a personal trainer. How many like Chaz and Tyrone that came up? I mean, think about it. Kevin Federline, you know, he came up on Britney Spears just by being a background dancer. He basically married a millionaire. We don't got that option as a average dude. We don't got that options, bro. And she had looks and money too. Britney Spears wasn't looking. She had looks and money. Kevin Federline came up. And, yeah, Jay-Z, yeah, exactly. Jay-Z she would have never have even looked at Jay-Z, Beyonce. He had to like write raps and become successful and cross that finish line first before he got a woman like Beyonce. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, dudes got it hard. If you are a guy that's below average looking, definitely, like Jay-Z, he's below average looking. If you're a guy that's average looking, you won't struggle as the ones who are below average looking, but you're gonna struggle too because there's nothing special about your looks. An average guy, he gonna struggle in this dating market right now. Average women, they don't struggle at all. Our lives are harder, man. That's why we die earlier, man. Women got it easy. Women got it good. They can attract a man just like that, bro, with the snap of her fingers, bro. You feel me? So you got to get out there and become a millionaire to attract a female on Cassie's level or Beyonce's level. Okay? They're around the 8, 9s, and 10s, man. That means, man, in life, you cannot afford to be quitting your goals or your dreams. And don't do that. Don't ever quit. Don't ever quit. Whatever dream or goal you got right now, you better keep going until you cross that finish line. You feel what I'm saying? Until you cross that finish line, don't quit. Don't quit. Man, I wish I would have crossed that finish line when I was in my 20s. I wouldn't be struggling now. Chaz and Tyrone, they got it easy, bro. Like me, bro, I don't have pussy like just pursuing me. Like, I mean, when I was younger, they pursued me a lot harder. In my early 20s, I was pursued and shit. But nowadays, I don't have women pursuing me like that. I'm talking about the ones I like, not the ones I don't like.
Wait.
Those don't count. I'm talking about the ones that I'm actually attracted to, man. And these are not even top tier women. These are like average women. It seems like the average woman don't want the average guy no more. They checking for the tall 6 foot dudes. You gotta be 6 feet. You gotta be 6 feet. You gotta be a Chad or a Tyrone. So it makes my life a lot harder, man. And your life, as an average guy, it makes your life a lot harder. That internet, man, that fucked up a lot of dudes' sex. What am I saying? That fucked up a lot of dudes' sex life, man. It's the internet, bro. It's like you gotta achieve things. You gotta be part of the 20% to live like a Chad or Tyrone, or you ain't gonna get shit, bro. Or you're gonna struggle your whole entire life. You're gonna keep on getting ghosted. As long as you ain't worth nothing, you're gonna keep on getting ghosted, bro. Females are gonna disappear into thin air right in front of you, man. Out here, man, there's so many women that got boyfriends and husbands out here, man. It's ridiculous, bro. And it's not even funny either. It's like, goddamn, you're frustrated and you're sexually frustrated because there's no room for you, man. If I had some money, I sure would make room for myself. I'd be like, oh, this is somebody's girlfriend, I'm taking her. As long as I've been single for 8 years, I'm taking her. This is somebody's wife, I'm taking her. The frustration make you do that, man. You see what I'm saying? Now I understand why there's so many goddamn millionaires over here in the Bay Area. Dudes are like, man, we gotta get millionaire status so we can get women, bro. So our lives will be easy with women. Every man wants his life to be easy with women, bro. Every man wants his life to be easy with women. Nobody wants a hard life with females, bro. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, I've been struggling hard throughout the years. Struggling. I ain't had a girlfriend in so goddamn long. When I go out, I get flings though. It ain't like I'm sexless. When I'm out there, you know, checking for females, it ain't like I'm sexless. You know, when I go out, I do get sex from here and there. You know what I'm saying? But who wants to struggle to get sex, man? It kind of pissed me off, man, that I went out there using steroids, endangering my health just so I could attract females, coming down to low percentage body fat, and still was struggling. Don't get me wrong, they noticed me a lot more when I was at low percentage body fat. Hell, they notice me now. But they're not pursuing me, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Women, they pursue only the top 20% of men, bro. That's who they pursue. They don't pursue your ass. They don't go out of their way to pursue you, man. Unless they sub 5 stalker. If they're below you in looks, yeah, they'll pursue you, man. But I don't want to be pursued by below average looking women. I'm good. Especially if she's old and she got a big ass a vulture neck, man. Like that female in Starbucks. Oh man, she's like a 1, bro, in looks, bro. She got a vulture neck and oh man, I would not be caught in the bed with that, man. Man, you couldn't pay me enough to be sleeping with her, man. The vulture neck bitch kept looking at me all the time, man. Like, what the fuck? The fuck is wrong with you? Bitch, you are invisible. I see you, but you are invisible. When you sitting across from me, I'm looking the other direction. I ain't looking at you. So these women they're only chasing 6-foot Chads, 6-foot Tyrones. That's who they chasing. They're not interested in the average guy no more. You see, what happens is, once a woman, an average female, has had a taste of Chad and Tyrone, that's all she gonna want. She don't want your average ass no more. She don't want your average ass anymore. You know what I'm saying? She don't want, he just average. He's okay looking. He's okay. He's pretty handsome. But I want Chad right there. I want Tyrone right there. I have had a few Chads in my life, and I'm going to keep on getting Chad and Tyrone. Yeah, Chad and Tyrone, he'll fuck with an average woman. I've seen it. They don't say no to average women. They're picky with them, though. You know what I'm saying? They pump and dump those. You know. And then, once she gets a taste of Chad, it's over for you, man. You ready to become a millionaire. You better be trying to get your bread up. You better be out there accomplishing things, man. Or your life is going to be hell. And it gets worse as you age, too. At least when you're young, you got your youth working for you. And you attract women that way. You know? You know, I mean, the older you get without money, the harder your life is gonna be with women, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, these females, they want 6-foot Chad, 6-foot Tyrone. I seen my Arabic Chad friend hit average women before, bro. I seen it with my fucking bruh. I seen it with my own 2 eyes. I seen my Arabic Chad friend. What's up with it, Johnny P? You know, I seen my Arabic Chad friend hit average women, bro. Have sex with average women. As long as she got a nice big ass, he fucking with her. You know, he told me, he was like, man, if her face ain't very pretty, but she got that nice big ass and some big old titties, I'll forgive her for her average or below average looks. You know, her below average face. Her below average face, you know, he'll forgive that. As long as she got that nice big round ass. You know, but he gonna be picky with her too. I remember when I was younger, bro, I was picky with like women who were below my looks level and shit. But I used to like save the special spots for women who were average looking, you know what I'm saying? But the little ones, the females who were below average looking, I used to pump and dump those. Oh, I used to keep it behind closed doors and wouldn't let nobody see, man. And so I know how Chad and Tyrone work, man. They ain't trying to settle down with average women, bro. They'll have sex with them, but they won't settle down with them. They only settle down with Stacy's and Keisha's and shit, bro. They're face match. That's who they settle down with. They ain't settling down with no below average woman, definitely, or no average woman. They ain't settling down. What's up with a Sean Breezy? You know. Like I said, once these females get a taste of like the 6-foot Chad, man, or a 6-foot Tyrone, man, that's all she gonna want, and she gonna keep on hunting, you know, swiping left until she get to that Chad or Tyrone that's willing to sleep with them. Maybe Chad or Tyrone might be drunk one night and we're like hella horny and he can't get his face match, but he could get this average woman that's around a 5 or a 6. Or like a 6 or something like that. Oh yeah, he gonna fuck that 6. Especially if he horny. He can't find Stacy or women on his looks level. He gonna take that 6 and he gonna thump her away. He could go bing, just thump that bitch, bro. Kick it to the side. And she'll be like, oh my God, I got a taste of Chad and Tyrone. I want that again. You know. I want Chad and Tyrone again. I want these guys, but these guys are gonna be picky with you. Cause I know, because I'm picky with women who are below my looks level. I'm a pump and dump because you're not on my looks level, and I'm not, you know, I'll settle down with a 6. That's around my looks range, okay? So a woman that's a fucking goddamn 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever, I'm pumping and dumping, hitting them, quitting them. Because that's how Chad and Tyrone work, man. I know how, because I do the same thing. Be picky with the ones that you're not really that attracted to, but I'm going to settle down with a female that's around my looks range. What's up with a B2B? If you ain't a Chad or a Tyrone nowadays, bro, you could say, fuck it, get the bag, and then your life will be better. You know, and the only way your life could be good, man, as an average man, with women like Chad and Tyrone, you gotta get the bag. And then you can live the lifestyle of Chad and Tyrone, man. You'll have access to beautiful women, access to women like Beyonce, Cassie. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Until you accomplish something and become successful, you ain't gonna have access to these women, bro. And your life's gonna be hell. Shit, women gonna be picky with your ass. I know, man. I even, man, like I said, bro, I using steroids, came down to low percentage body fat, was jacked, ripped. You know, that trend got me ripped and jacked, and I was stronger at the same time. Bruh, yeah, they noticed me, man, when I brought down that body fat percentage. Yeah, I was getting play, but I wasn't getting no long-term relationships. Feel what I'm saying? I wasn't getting no long-term relationships. You know? So that's why I always promote that shit, man. Get the bag if you want women to pursue you, man. I haven't had a woman that I liked pursue me in a long time. I ain't talking about sub-5 stalker or the fucking vulture neck bitch. You know, the vulture neck bitch in there, she'll pursue me, but she knows that her face is fucked up. She know better to approach me. I mean, one time she tried to fucking say something to me, and I was like, huh? What? What are you saying? Nah. And she even came up to me one time to ask for the code to the bathroom. I gave her the code, and I shut down right away, because I don't want her to think that I like her. I'm like, no, I don't like you. Get away from me. You're disgusting. See, women that always pursue the men that are above them in looks, bro. Chaz and Tyrone will always be pursued, bro. Like, you can tell, like, if you're a Chad or a Tyrone, do women pursue you on a regular basis? Do women go out of their way to, like, try to get your attention? Or do they give you some of their time? You know what I'm saying? Like, a female, she don't like you. She's not going to give you her time, bro. Some of these women, they might have a little bit of interest, you know, but they're not going to walk over there and give you some of their time. Like the woman, I don't know why she comes up and say something to me, man. I would never hit that in a billion years. She just walk over to me and just start talking. I gotta take a pee, man. Hold on 1 second. I'm about to go fly a sign right now. But I gotta pee before that happens. You can tell if you're a Chad or a Tyrone. Do women pursue you on a regular basis? If the answer is yes, you a Chad or Tyrone. Do women like make swipes at you, or do they when you come around, do they move their hair to the back of their ear and shit? You are a Chad or a Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the vulture neck chick. Yeah, there's a female that be trying to get my attention in Starbucks. And she got a vulture neck, bro. And she think I'm gonna pay attention to her. No. No, it would be a nightmare for me to sleep with you. I'll be waking up in cold sweats for days and nights if I ever slept with you. I'll be waking up in cold sweats like, the vulture neck bitch. I had a dream. I was in the bed with her. You wake up in cold sweats. Nah, I'm good. No, thank you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, nah, man. Chad and Tyrone got it good, man. I think when I was younger, I could have been a Tyrone, man, because I do got a high body count from age 20 to 30. You know. No, I don't think I was a Tyrone. I was close. I was the dude under them, like the 6s and 7s and shit. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, because I had women pursue me on a regular basis. Now, do I got women pursuing me? Yeah, but I don't like them. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather jerk off to porn than sleep with vulture neck bitch, bro. You feel what I'm saying? At least I get a good nut off and don't feel bad about it. If I got a nut off with Vochinek, bitch, I would feel really bad after that. I'd be like, what the fuck did I just do? God damn, get off me. What the fuck did I just do? Get off me. Leave me alone. Get as far away from me as possible. Get as far away from me as possible. Go to the way to the end of the bed. Leave me alone. Don't touch me at all. What the fuck? I just got done sleeping with Virtuneck, bitch. Bro, I will probably throw up after that. I'll be like, I feel sick. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and throw up and puke. It's like a fucking skin just crawled, man, just thinking about it, man. You know? So yeah, the Chads and Tyrones, man, you know, they got it going on with women, bro. I see how women pursue Chad and Tyrone. These women, they go out of their way to get with these dudes. They'll stop and give you their time, or give them their time. Like a Chad or a Tyrone could be sitting he could be sitting in a cafe somewhere, and a chick will stop. Well, oh, he's pretty hot. I'm gonna try to find a way to meet him, and they'll set it up where, you know, they either bump into you or something, or they'll set it up where they can meet you and shit. You know, try to start a conversation with you. They'll stop and give you some of their time. That's how you know a female likes you, man. That's how you know if you're a Chad or a Tyrone. And you don't have to be a Chad or a Tyrone. You could be an average guy like me, and a below average woman will stop and give you some of her time. You feel what I'm saying? And those type of women, I'm telling you, picky like a motherfucker, bro. You're picky like a motherfucker with them. Because, look, I could do better. I've been with a woman that's way more beautiful and attractive than her. She got a big ass? Oh, yeah. But she got a monster, hideous face or a vulture neck? Nah, we got to keep that in the dark, man. I don't want nobody to see me with her, bro. It's embarrassing, bro. Like, you know, the woman that you are with, man, is your image. You feel what I'm saying? And you gotta protect your image, especially with your friends and stuff. When I was younger, I was keeping everything behind closed doors, man. All the women that I wasn't proud to sleep with, I kept it behind closed doors. A woman that I was proud to sleep with, oh yeah, I'm letting everybody, you know, look at this 6 with a big old booty. She's a 6 with a big old booty, yeah. You'd be more proud to show it off to your friends because the 6 is not ugly. They're cute. You know, 6s are cute, but they're not beautiful. They're cute. You feel what I'm saying? And I'll show a 6 off because it's around my looks level. Shit. But a woman that's below average looking, nah. If she got one thing that I like, maybe some big old giant juicy watermelon titties or some shit like that, or she got a nice big Coke bottle frame booty, you know, waist, hips and stuff like that. She got that one thing I like, we keeping it behind closed doors. That's how I know, that's how Chad and Tyrone do like women that's below them. Because I do the same thing, like I said. You feel what I'm saying? But nowadays, back to what I was saying, it's like, if you ain't got money, if you're not a Chad or a Tyrone, your life is gonna be hell. And you're gonna be full of frustration. You're gonna wanna become a passport bro. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna wanna, you just get real desperate, man. Like me, like I said, man, when I was struggling in that dating market, when I was out there pursuing women, you know, I was full of frustration still, bro. I had all that fucking goddamn juice, you know, inside of me and shit, you know, using trend and shit. And that shit made me extra horny, and I didn't have a girlfriend. I was mad as fuck. I done spent my money for nothing. And I was on cycles and shit. But I had to compete with Chad and Tyrone, the guys who are like better looking than me. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got a nice body and stuff, but you're getting old. You know? At this point, man, ain't nothing but the bag in my sights right now, bro. You gotta understand, bro. You guys you're gonna have a horrible life with females if you ain't got money, bro. Because you're not a Chad or a Tyrone. These guys can get away with not having money. They don't have to become billionaires and millionaires to attract a bunch of women their way. They don't. They use their looks. You know what I'm saying? Well, a nigga like me, I gotta get a bag just so I can get a female that look like Cassie or some shit. And for women to stop and give me their time that's, you know, average and above average, I gotta have a bag. I guarantee, bro, if I had a bag, you feel me? If I had a bag, you know, I would be getting approached on a regular basis. You feel what I'm saying? So, the bag is the only thing you can do, man, or you're gonna have a bad life. Get the bag or suffer, man. Because not having sex, bro, that's suffering for a man, bro. Like, you know, you're competing with Chads and Tyrones, and they're beating you to the punch because of their looks. And you're like, fuck that. I gotta go get a bag to compete with these guys, man. You know, feel what I'm saying? Or it's gonna be over for me. Think about it, bro. If you're only attracting women that's below average looking, that's called that. It's like you know you ain't below average looking and shit, and you got women only below average women pursuing you. That's like a death sentence, bro. That's like I don't like these women. I don't, you know. While Chad and Tyrone is sleeping with my face match, I gotta sleep with the incels face match. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to take food off a below average dude's plate, man. I want to throw it back, man. Or I might have my way with her because she got a big ass and toss her back into the sea, man. You know, like you get the fish that's too small when you're fishing. The fishes are too small. You throw them back, man. It's frustrating, man. I want average women to pursue me. I don't want, at least she got to be average. I don't want below average looking women, bro. That's like genetic suicide. What if you get her pregnant, man? That's like genetic suicide. Your kid gonna come out scrawny, ugly, and he's gonna get picked on at school. And he ain't gonna have no date for the prom. That's like suicide, bro. That's called genetic suicide. You sleeping with a below average woman as a guy who is a 6, she's a 3, man, your kid gonna be below average looking. Nah, I get with another 6, man. Like and I know Chaz and Tyrone's are fucking nose. So that's what making it hard. And then you got the other guys who got the money. So when you got a bunch of guys like that who you're competing with, yeah, you're gonna go years without a girlfriend. It's only like, you're gonna go through years of struggle. It's only, even if you're average, decent looking and shit like that, bro, that's not enough. You gotta be Chad or Tyrone nowadays. I consider myself decent looking, bro. I'm not a bad looking dude, man. But there's dudes above me that, you know, that's eating off my plate right about now, bro. And my height has always been a factor, bro. 5'9", come on, bro. That's not tall. That's like average height. And I only get the shorties, man. That's another genetic death sentence. You sleeping with a woman that's 5 foot tall, your kid ain't gonna be tall, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like you gotta be Chad or Tyrone, man. You know what? I wish I was better looking. I wish I was like a top tier model Tyrone. You feel what I'm saying? Where I get all the bitches. I slay all the pussy. You feel what I'm saying? But you know what? The creator didn't intend that for that to happen like that, so you gotta get money. You know, some guys, they figure it out when they're young. You know, when they're young, they're like, damn, I'm average looking. I ain't getting no Stacy's or no Keishas or nothing, man. Man, we gotta get some money. I mean, Diddy, he probably was thinking like, damn, I ain't that good looking. I'm about average at the best, Diddy, and I'm not very tall. Diddy's like 5'10". I'm not that tall. I'm tired of having droughts. You know, I'm tired of, we gotta make a hit, bro, because, you know, these Chads and Tyrones, they taking over the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get a hit. Heck, you gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? It's the way it is, man. If you don't cross that finish line, your life is gonna suffer. You're gonna suffer and you're gonna struggle with females. It's just like that's the way it is, man. You know, keep reaching for the bag, man. That's all I gotta say. But I gotta go, man, because I gotta fly sign right now. You guys have a good day. I'm out.